Well, here we have a 1v1 show match. Current versus Soda. New teammates on, I believe the team name is Big Define, what's it? Big Define Beast. Current the sub, Soda, not, he's one of the starters. And I'm not exactly sure how this match really came to fruition, but maybe these two have beef and they want to squash it. That's kind of what I've heard. And we'd expect Soda to be able to take this one. Definitely shown to be a very mechanical player, at least what I've seen him do. Current, definitely quite the opposite. More of a smart defensive player, as open net, might as well flip reset it in just to show off early on. First goal for Soda there. Soda, his ones rank is, I believe Current told me it was plat, so probably just doesn't play that much. Obviously, you'd expect him to be playing at a higher level than a platinum player. Especially as we see this air dribble bump. Oh, that's one way to beat Current on defense. Just get rid of him. And mastery so far from Soda on the offensive end. Current, well, let's see if he has a response. Still, the kickoffs, he's going to be losing those as well. And double tap. Doesn't land it. This will be an open net for Current. Soda has to be the heavy favorite in this matchup. I'd be surprised if Current took a game, to be honest, in this long best of 7. May not be as long as we are used to seeing. Soda gets it past, dribble, but not around the ball. Current panicking, touches it off the corner. Soda drives back around. Open net. 3-1. This is going to be a lot of pressure on Current to perform. Just be able to match, not even the pace, because I don't think that's possible, but to match just the opportunities. As the pre-flip works as a fake, another open net. Almost forces the own goal. Get a little stylish with it. Second shot off the post. Current gets faked again. He's having to do so much work. And Soda just seems to have a read on him so well. Save is gonna give him enough time to get boost, but this is just never a safe position for Current. Flip reset goes through. No opposition from Current. How are you gonna save shots like that? Obviously, I mean, I've seen Current play a lot. I'm very familiar with his playstyle, and usually he's pretty good at saving, mechanical aerial plays. He's played against mechanical players in 1v1s and had to deal with them, but this is just another level. Double tap, puts in the 5th. Current, he was not prepared for this. Another chance. Current's just gonna rush to it. His patient passive playstyle is not gonna cut it this time. Gotta be able to rush, get demos like that'll work out as long as that ball's not going in. It's just not. So Current's gonna have to be generating outplays of his own. Not that he can't, but just compared to stuff like this, I don't think he's gonna be able to get anything even remotely up to the level that Soda's been generating. Showing off his recovery mechanics on every spot of the field. Dribble, flick. That one looks savable, and it is. Still put Current in an awkward position in the boost game. Back to 100. Current's so starved right now. Up for another reset. We've seen him hit this already, and he goes for it again. It's off the crossbar. Bounces its way in. There's just no stopping this guy, man. By the way, Diamond 3 says Current in the chat. Soda replying with a nice shot. Fake kickoff, goes up for another reset. Maybe a musty here. Oh my goodness! Double tap! And Current somehow, just in the right place, right time, makes the save. He gets that one in the open net. Flip reset, musty double. It was really just the musty. It was almost at ground level, just barely above, and it launched so high. The power was too much. And that's going to give Current a free goal. And aside from anything Current can do, I think the only way he takes a game or makes a close game at the very least is if sodah gets overconfident. And he might already be overconfident because he seems to have all the confidence in the world. A good 50 by Current. Starting to get something going. If you can get this one in. Maybe it's still possible. A fake. Not a lot of boost. Does have the time to just loop around it. And that's the outplays that we like to see from Current. Definitely not going to be outpacing sodah on the mechanical side, but maybe the challenge game, the fakes, that game sense side. It's possible. Just a miss on the awkward touch. Sodah up for a double tap. And guess what? He does put it on net. But Current, he's going to just save it and bring him back the other way. So this game has felt extremely one-sided in sodah's favor. But Current is actually, you know, starting to get a few goals. That kickoff, though. Another chance. Flies up to the ceiling. Goes back down. Double tap off the ground. Just not a lot of oomph on that shot. And Current, he just he's playing just reactively, hoping for mistakes like that. Shot. Oh, and a mistake on the recovery. Somehow, some way, it's a 1-goal game. 36 seconds. More kickoff tomfoolery maybe in play. Nope, it's just a clean victory for Current. 100 boost in a dribble. Flicks it past. That's going top right, but no, it's off the crossbar. Now sodah running in. Gonna take this across. Bit of a risky touch, but of course not gonna own goal there. Take air dribble into a pogo plan B, whatever you want to call it. Gonna bang off the wall. 10 seconds to hold the lead. He's giving this away to Current. Current, most of his goals have been from overcommits, and he's not going to get that here. He's actually going to overcommit himself in final seconds. sodah will keep it up for one last wall play. Looks for it. Musty does land it. Current, he already gave up on that goal line. No way he was saving that and making it the whole length of the field. Mechanical showcase from sodah there. And 17 shots. That is a jarring amount. And not even just 17 shots. None of those were testing shots. They were all in, fully, you know, unsavable plays if he executes them right. And for the most part, he was executing them right. Unnecessary risk, but doesn't matter. He's just that much more consistent. As there seems to be a mundane goal from him. Not that it was easy goal at all. He had to definitely continue to outpace Current. And another kickoff victory. Just keeping his momentum going. Goes up for ground to air dribble. Keeps that ball in his hood for quite a long time. Didn't really accelerate it that much. Maybe just trying to fool Current. Missing that boost. Current has an angle towards net. Doesn't quite turn it quick enough. Off the wall. Dribble. sodah keeping it in front of him. Just keeping his vision open. And the dunk on Current's drive challenge. The recovery will be there, though. Does not get the boost. Goes in front of sodah. And it's a big demo. Should be open, but no angle, really. Good boost steal that'll be able to, you know, keep some of the pressure on. This is really the first time we've seen Current have a sequence, a consistent sequence of pressure in 2 demos in a row along that sequence of aggression. Brings him a goal. Maybe Current has found some strategy there in the demos. That'll keep him, you know, in the match at least. Such an underdog right now. His 2's rank is Diamond 3. We heard that from him earlier. I haven't checked sodah's 2's rank at all, but I assume it's GC1. That's just my assumption. Could be, you know, Champ 3 or, you know, maybe even low GC2. Who knows? I don't think so, though. believe he's GC1. That bounces off the wall. Current. Let's force Sodah back in the flick shot. Now, Sodah was really destroying Current on pace in that first game, and even in the beginning of this game, but Current has actually found a way to make some smart touches that'll generate space and disrupt the attacks of Sodah. Double tap, though, and Current not there for it. What are you going to do to stop the plays like this? When Sodah just has the mechanics to give himself those options on offense, Current, you just can't defend all of those. He is pretty good at defending just one option when he knows it's obvious what the offender is going to go for. Like this, maybe a musty. Current. Oh, what a save! See, that was apparent that Sodah was going for that, but just the speed on it could have been unpredictable enough for the defensive mastery. And that's the placement that the defensive mastery is not going to be able to stop. Flip reset ground pinch. And Sodah, some wholesomeness in the chat. What a save for the amazing save that Current got earlier. Because it was a great save. Pre-flip. Not the accuracy he wanted. 12 boost for Current. And the shot top right. Crossbar and post. Sodah, the speed is so hard to deal with. Current, I believe he can start making... Okay, I don't think you guys saw that in the chat, 'cause it's probably covered up by the boost meter, but Current just said, "Do you know who I am?" And Sodah just replied, "A diamond 3. So that is pretty funny, if I gotta say. Using Current's own words against him. He's not wrong. Of course, what Current meant was the best third man. Trying to get those pinches that he may have been inspired by Botco. A musty flick, and another great save by Current. Maybe not the power that Sodah would have wanted, but still got to give props to Current for being there. Up the wall. Under boost. Air dribble. Maybe he looks to go low, and it is a dunk. Confused Sodah where really confused Sodah to the point where Sodah didn't know if he's going to be able to push that into the top shelf or just drop it below, and kind of a mix of the two, and the dunk ends up working out. Sodah, though, again grabbing the boost. Double tap inbound, and oh, Current's going to help him out. Touch into his own net. Calling himself the best third man. But maybe that one was a momentary lapse in the title, because that was not going in on its own. I don't think Sodah was reading it either. Still, only a 2-goal deficit. Expected this to be a slam, but Current, he's making work with what mechanics he has. Good first touch, and just delays it enough that he's able to get the acceleration on the ball. Oh, and also we see in the chat, Sodah claiming to be the best third man. Now, obviously, looking at this gameplay, Sodah gotta be more of an offensive player, in my opinion. I haven't really seen him too much on defense, and it's mostly been, you know, plays like this. He's gonna come out with the flip reset dunk. He's been able to thrive. Definitely, you know, I've seen him play a little bit, not in ones, but in threes, and you know, he just keeps getting better every time you see him. Just the more space he has, the more he's able to do it. Definitely a top tier player for that GC1 skill bracket, as another goal goes through. And I don't even think he's playing at his full power. Current just trying to get that out, but good enough fake challenge and a shot behind. Just keeping game out of reach for Current. The slower kickoffs as well, not benefiting him. Is Current. A dunk attempt. A good save. And I believe game 1, Current had 8 saves. I believe that was the number. Surely this game he will end around the same. Defensive, you know, the defensive attempt he's putting on. Even Sodah showing off his recovery mechanics with some zap dashes. We've seen some of those earlier. Air dribble, bump, and gonna deny Current of another save. That is just brutal. Undefendable player, really. sure there are some gaps in other aspects of his play, like the defense, maybe the boost management. But they're so minor when you just look at how dominant he is on the ball. Flick from Current. Goes past, but it's off the post. Demo attempt misses. Second one does land. Final 30 seconds as we hear the Champions Field announcer call. It's 4 goals. Current taking his time to bring it towards the net. He'll fake it under. His dunk just not big enough on the contact. And of course, Soda wasting his time. He'll go for another wall play, because why not? Game already over and 1 for him. Pogo attempt, maybe? Nah, it'll just roll off the turtle hit. Maybe it goes off Current's own backboard. Flip reset. This one's not going towards Current's net at all. He goes 2-0 up in the series. This time, only 14 shots for Soda, so Current making 5 saves that game. A little bit less than it was before. The game a bit more one-sided than it was before. It felt like, let's try not letting me drop 8 goals a game. Yeah. The offense, even against the Current, who, you know, he's had a decent attempt and some decent saves on some of these attacks, but just, what are you going to do? We start off game 3. Soda looking to go 3-0 up and finish with an expected sweep is what we thought. Current has had some, 1v1 show matches. He's lost some, he's won some. Mostly having trouble in these though, even if he has put on a good effort. This opponent just seems to be a higher tier than everyone he's faced. Flip reset. Easily defended. No, not any power on it. But a miss from Current. The mechanics just night and day for both these players. Air dribble bump again will land. Just gets the light enough touch that Current forced out of the way. I do expect to see an OT in this game or the next. Just from Current asking for it. Not necessarily for Soda to actually give it to him. Though I think he has the confidence to do it. But I think Current will ask for it. Signature move. This is played into the corner. Soda, 4-0. Even gets a placement. You know what I want to see? I want to see Soda versus A-Pop. That's what I want to see. 5-0, man. Not much to say. It's just Current. Just slower on the kickoffs. Soda says he's not holding back anymore. He was holding back before? I mean, sure, the games were close. He was going for some, freestyle shots, you might call them. But now he's just flooding Current's net with goals. Air dribble. Maybe a pogo. Sort of gets it. No real power on it, though. And it was off anyways. He's 5 goals up in the first minute. It's very telling. Current, though, he's had some moments where, he's been able to stay competitive. We saw just a moment there. His touch goes off the crossbar. But aside from that, it's just been, field possession 90-10, Field domination and possession. And Minnesota, maybe a 6th goal. Current helps put it in. I was going off the post, but Current couldn't help himself. I had to go up for him. I don't even know what's going on in the chat right now. Current says, do try, I need it. And Soda says, why? Oh boy. It was Kurt's decision to make this a best of 7, by the way. Just a disclaimer. He may have, so I can get back in my prime, Current says. Current, definitely not in his prime right now. His prime, peak 2's rank, GC1. Current 2's rank, Diamond 3. So, I mean, gameplay-wise, it's not horrible. He's definitely could be playing a lot better than he is. I don't think any version of Current can beat this version of Soda, though. But maybe this is the awakening that Current needs. And he's going to get Braziled with that goal. And that this is the awakening Current needs for... I wouldn't say he has a chance in this match, but in the future, to start getting back on that climb. That's a nice play by Current. Gets a flick. A good play is not enough, though. Let's keep possession. 100 boost. This might be a good chance. The fake. Whoa! Current. Maybe down 7-2, but mentally, you know, it was 7-0. He's got the last 2 goals. And that was quite an embarrassing goal for Soda to endure. So, maybe trying to get it back with a flip reset. Does land the reset. Current sort of on the backboard, not really able to stretch to it. It'll be the 8-2 scoreline. The Barcelona. Soda in the chat asks, what is your prime? Current really... to recount his... Oh my goodness. To recount his 1v1 show match history. Your original show matches he had against Zoomer. He played 3 best of 7s. Won the first one, I believe? I believe it was the first one. Or no, I believe it was the second one, I think. I can't remember. But he lost 2 of them and he won 1 of them. So, Current losing to Zoomer in that sort of best of set. He played Panda. Lost that one 3-1 in a best of 5. Still a good series from those 2. I'm sort of blanking. I think that was all that the 1v1s he's done. He's done a number of 2v2s though. But really hasn't won a series slash set or whatever you want to call it. But an actual one-on-one matchup, he hasn't been positive against his opponent. Of course, there were some really old 1v1s that he's done that weren't show matches or anything in the ones league. But in terms of videos on my channel, his streak of losing seems to be continuing. It's really not plausible for him to come back in this game, and just the skill gap is big enough. I was questioning why the Current wanted to play this, honestly. But here we are. He may be questioning why he wanted to do this. And even looking in that bottom left scorecard, 2 saves in this game. Uncharacteristic from Current. Oh my goodness. That was... I hope they're going to watch this replay. Oh. They're not. But that was, that was a great shot. Current in the chat as well saying his peak 1500 with good teammates. Now, I don't know who he means by good teammates, but I think he means me. Just a little flex there. 10-2. Current criticized by Soda himself earlier on for conceding 8 goals in the game. This time, it's going to be 10. Maybe even a chance for 1 more, maybe even 2 more if Soda gets this one in. Flip reset. Dunk. Current getting that 3rd save of the game. Or, sorry, it's 4th. Reset, though. Goes over, and it's off the crossbar. 3-0. 18 shots as well. Most dominant game thus far. Even showing a 160 ping right now. And it seems as if the next game will be the last. OT attempt still on the table. But even if he does somehow manage to convince Soda to get OT, I don't know if he's going to be able to win it. Wall play. Reset. Goes wide. Current at the wall. 25 boost. Tries for something of a ground pinch. Just going to be a free roll for Soda. Free backboard. And guess what? Free double. Whoa! Wait a minute! I was just counting the seconds before that ball went in. But Current pre-jumping gets that double tap save. And, well, that's one of the better saves he's gotten. That's saying a lot. And what a cut that is. Puts in an awkward spot. The follow-up, though. Sodah recovery, just so good. 100 boost. Plays it center. Plays a past Current, who flew into the corner. Big boost grabs from sodah as well. Flick! Top left. Current. Admirable attempts, but with the boost just not on his side. Not much he could do. Down again, as expected. It's actually a bit of a mistouch for Sodah. Current can maybe catch him out. Tries to go over the shot, but it's just not fast enough. Forced back on a defense. Reset from Sodah. Doesn't connect with it. Current barely gets the touch, and Sodah looping back around. Just backflips it in. Even using that gold goal explosion. I'm assuming it's to match the preset, which I believe is... He just changed into... I can't even remember. I'm Current saying, sorry for being bad. I'll be better. Just wait till the league happens. Referencing Skyward. Sodah goes up for the reset. Follow up into a second reset, maybe. Not quite. Current makes a save. Open net opportunity. And it goes in. And, you know, maybe I was a little bit too hard on Current. Criticizing him for you know, taking this match. Maybe he was in the one who initiated the challenge. Not entirely sure, but... I think this is definitely a wake-up call for him to get back into his prime. To just be able to lose this badly to a teammate of yours. That's really going to be, you know, showing you don't want to be holding this team back. He just seems that step behind, really many steps behind. But okay, that was great, Flick. It's nothing compared to the brilliance we've seen from Sodah on offense, but to show some playmaking ability is definitely, it bodes well for him. Oh, what a bang, though. Top left. Maximum power on that shot. The game, I suppose it's staying a bit closer than previously. And I do like the mentality from Current. He's taking this in a way where, okay, I'm playing someone a lot better than me. This is showing me what I need to work on. And there is a lot that he's being outclassed in, but the mechanics, we might see him grind now, because Current's really never been one to grind mechanics. But just seeing himself being blown out in proportions like this, the flip reset demo ends up saving his own shot. The propulsion from the demo pushes him back. Double reset attempt doesn't connect. And open net for Current. Back to 2 goals. Okay. Okay, that's it. Yeah, he's gonna score it. Okay, good. There's something from Current. You know, he's been delaying every kickoff out of necessity. He can't speed flip. He doesn't really know how to do the speed flip kickoffs yet. There's a fake kickoff by Sodah. That will be convincing enough to grant him full ball possession with boost. Flip reset. Good turn by Current to get back. Open net. He just needs to go quick, but he's not going to. Slows it down. Gets a 50. Definitely squandered that opportunity. And he's going to give a free one to Sodah. Sodah not slowing down at any point. 6-4. Okay, that's a nice angle from Current on the kickoff. Gotta congratulate him on the small mechanical wins, really. He's always... obviously being a non-mechanical player, not the easiest angle. But does land it. He's been getting better at those angles recently. I've seen him hit a few of those. Some of them he's just obviously not hit, but the wall read from Sodah, and that is some overconfidence. Current just needs to learn to score open nets, and he will this time. Kinda like a little worrying with where he hit that on the first touch, but gets back to it. Another delay kick by Curran, of course. Tried to do a wave dash on the approach this time. Oh, and what a fake by Soda. He really forced Current into a panic there. Just doesn't make the touch. Current pre-jumping got in the way of the shot if it came, but it just never came. Soda landing on it. And what is happening right now? Is Current disconnected? Oh no! He just played the fake AFK strat. Pulling out everything in his bag of tricks right now. It touches it into the corner. Soda. Two-touch air dribble. Into a reset. Not enough power to get it past. Open net if Current goes quick enough, but the first touch just goes to the middle, and he's going to end up flying off the wall. Soda reverse squishy save. Current gets the direction change. And 7-7. There's still a minute remaining. Maybe it's not over for Current just yet. If he were to somehow reverse sweep this, it would be a long path. He'd need to win this game as well as the next 3. And it seems as Soda has maybe toned it down a little bit. 100 boost. Doesn't even need to pick up the corner. Pogo attempt. Doesn't quite get it. Touch just goes rolling towards Current. Who? Oh my goodness. That was, yeah, Soda's not going to score that one. A little bit embarrassing for Current. Soda's just going to rub it in with a musty flick. Current was close to it, but just doesn't matter. Flick goes past. Soda back in the league. And there it is. What was expected. We expected to see. And Soda will accept it. Was skeptical if Soda would accept the OT earlier on, but seeing how he's been playing, sort of makes sense. He's going to let Soda go for some freestyle setups. Why not as we approach the final 30 seconds? Maybe Current's going to try and steal the game. Goes for the ceiling challenge and gets rid of Soda's double reset. The disrespect. So we're going to have another chance, this time from the back left corner. Berating the shot is effectively a freestyle 1v1 triple reset and Current off the ceiling again. Well, that is... Maybe that's what he's been missing, is ceiling challenges against Soda. Now, Current seems to be honoring OT. He has been somewhat ratty in the past. It's possible that he just tried and steal the win here, but I think if he did this, he would have just swiftly lost the next game. Trying to keep it interesting. 6 seconds. What's he going to do? Just land on the ball. Make sure it hits the ground. No goals exchanged before overtime. Let's see it. Kickoff goal. Could just end things. And Soda takes it on the dribble. 100 boost. Tries to flick it. Current double jump saves, but he has 12 boost. 24 now. Even 23 it shows. Soda, light shot. Tests Current. Current using all his boost, flexing all of his air roll. And Soda may have left him an open net. It's a long shot. Soda, he's not going to be able to get back. And there, Current gets the game win. Maybe slightly gifted by Soda. Ah, yeah, he does claim lag. The movement did seem a little bit suspect. And, well, we didn't expect Current to get a game, but he has got one. And we see the orange ping for Soda. Will warrant a game win. $19 shots to 13 is kind of crazy, but this time Current, his most saves thus far, 10 saves in a game. Can't go 5 minutes without calling him the best third man in one of these matches, really. He may not be in his prime, but his identity has not changed. Will this game be the last? Will Soda be able to close it out here? He's gotten a little bit lighter on Current in the previous, and this time he's back to that pink luster bar, whereas he was using more of a golden one in that previous game. That boost as well. I believe that's a sacred boost. Current as well, and his iconic complexity car. It's been its main car for at least a few months now. Maybe even longer. It's black OEMs, that white standard, I believe it is. Oh my goodness, what a save by Soda. This third man is not going to let the good save slide, maybe, but maybe not. Keeps on the offense, but accidentally flips away from the ball. Oh, but that last touch. The reverse shot here. Just piling on the pressure, challenging every ball, just flipping at it. Keeps the pressure on. That touch going to give away to Soda. And touch goes off the post as well. 100 boost. He has time, but just a light shot. Not even on net. Soda's touch not the best out of defense. A current missed on the reaction hit. That's going to be an open net for Soda. Oh my goodness, Soda just jumped for that so early. Did not expect it, and Current making the touch was able to stop that attack. Boost grab crucial for him. He looks to the wall. 60 boost, pinches it, goes off the ceiling. Maybe able to follow it up. Maybe a fake attempt, but either way, just Soda makes a touch and it's an open net for him. What does Current have left in the tank right now is the question. Because Soda, I think he really has, you know, devolved his gameplay into something a little simpler. Just, you know, I'm sure he's confident that he has this series in the bag. And he's sort of going a little bit easier now. Going for a little bit more stylish plays we might see right now. Delayed air dribble. Current barely getting a touch. It's just Current. He's used a lot of the tricks he's had. Maybe we saw the OT. I don't think that's going to work twice in a row. We saw the fake AFK strategy on kickoff. We've even seen some demos from him earlier. But even if Soda hasn't solidly developed a counter, surely he will if Current really, you know, leans into something. If it even works in any form, any consistent way. Flip your side pancake didn't go in. We did see Current get one back. Oh my goodness, going for the wall read. Yeah, it makes a pretty good touch on it. There was really no angle to get that on net. But for the angle he had, it was quite a good touch. Soda and the air. Name a better duo. Goes up for it. Double tap. Oh my goodness, that's off the post. But what an angle that would have been. As it dropped down, he made the read. Showing off some wall dashes on the way back as well. Big dunk. Goes for the pinch. Doesn't land it. Shadows. Current flick. So to the touch of the corner. Gets bumped off. Current to make the turn. Has some time on the ball, but Soda's just going to full rush it and play it into Current's corner. Off of Current's backboard for a reset. Gets the reset. Doesn't need to use it. He could have scored that for sure, but maybe just wants another chance to go for something stylish. Double reset. Doesn't get it. Maybe gets a second reset here. Oh my goodness. It's off the crossbar. And Current's touch will help that leave the net. Would have been a creative way to double flip reset for Soda, but fortunately for him, it was not on. Ground pinch now. Current forced to make another save. And a big dunk, which he will not be rewarded for as gets bumped off the ball. And I thought Soda would have had a free chance, but he actually backflips on that turnaround. And Current with an open net has tied things up. Mr. Consistent, it seems like. Just playing off the mistakes. That's a kickoff that hasn't gone as badly for Current as some of the previous ones. And Soda playing it out. Current doesn't have the confidence to go for it. And the double tap. This is why Current earlier on was resorting to just ball chasing, challenging all of these. Because every time Soda would just go up to the air, and every time Soda would be putting on shots like that. And another clean beat on the kickoff for Soda. Not even going to score it. He's happy with his 1-goal lead. Maybe trying to make it 2 with a freestyle goal rather than an open net. Goes off the sidewall, loops around it on the yard dribble, and a ground pinch. Push it in for his 4th. Shot goes into the corner. Current on his last legs. His last chance to stay alive in this series. Has to be scoring 2 goals in the next 15 seconds. And that ground pinch goes backwards. It's a little slow. Maybe he could still ask for OT. Maybe Soda would give it to him. But I don't know. 12 boost for Carney. Just pushing it towards net. 3 seconds. He's not fast enough. Soda clears it away. And that's series. GG's. Glad to see Current saying he had fun. Glad to see good to see it, you know, Soda's mechanics really on showcase. Of course, I've seen him in 3v3 match. That doesn't that doesn't fully explain the full mechanical range he just has. He's capable of. Current saying it still got better, and you got to admit, throughout that series, there was a mild progression. It does seem like he improved a little bit. And I do think he learned a lot. He knows, you know, he knows what he can do now. He knows what he should be working on. So, obviously, good sportsmanship from both players. Good to see, you know, them complimenting each other in the chat. Yeah, he even said it saying he didn't want to try too hard. But yeah, that's it. Great match from Soda, especially Current. Did have, you know, something to say, at least. That's all we could ask for. And that'll do it. Thank you for watching to the end of this match. And I'll see you in the next one.